Do you believe in stories? Not fairy tales or novels, but the stories we tell each other about this world. The imagined stories that we collectively believe in, from currency, laws, to nations, and even human rights, are not just abstract concepts. They are the invisible architects that have shaped every aspect of our lives, from how we transact and govern to the ideals we are willing to fight for. Let's pause for a moment and think. What truly gives value to a banknote, or the existence of a company, or even the boundaries of a nation? All of it stems from a single source: the shared imagined stories that millions believe in. Today, we will explore their incredible power. Welcome to the Hidden Past channel and our series, 70,000 Years of Human Secrets. In this video, we will explore how imagined stories shape the real world. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss other videos exploring human mysteries. If you find the video interesting and useful, please like and share to support us. Unlike other animal species that can only communicate about reality or concrete things, humans can discuss and believe in myths, gods, laws, or abstract entities. This variability opened the door to an unprecedented form of cooperation. We can act together based on shared beliefs. Think about chimpanzee troops. They can cooperate in small groups, but this cooperative ability is limited by the number of individuals they can know and trust each other. Once the number of members exceeds about 150, their social structure collapses. Humans, on the contrary, can build cities with millions of inhabitants, vast empires, and global trade networks. This cannot be achieved if we rely solely on personal relationships. The secret lies in the fact that we have invented common imagined stories that everyone believes in. These stories, though lacking physical form, have the power to connect millions of strangers. They create a common frame of reference, a set of rules and goals that everyone accepts. From there, large-scale cooperation becomes possible and more effective than ever. The most typical example is currency. A 100,000 VND banknote, or a string of numbers in a bank account, has no intrinsic value. It cannot be eaten, worn, or provide shelter from rain or sun. However, billions of people around the world believe in its value. They are willing to work hard, to earn money, and exchange goods and services using it. The shared belief in the story of money's value has transformed it into an indispensable global cooperation tool. Without currency as a shared imagined story, exchanging goods beyond the local scope would be incredibly difficult. You wouldn't be able to buy coffee from Brazil or a phone from South Korea if you could only trade them for chickens or bundles of rice. Currency is one of the greatest achievements of human storytelling ability. Another example is corporations. A company like Apple or Vingroup is not actually a tangible entity. You cannot touch the company, but only its products, buildings, or employees. The company exists only in the mind and on legal documents. However, we treat corporations as legal persons with their own rights and obligations. They can own assets, sign contracts, sue, and be sued. The story of a corporation's legal personality has created a powerful entity, allowing the pooling of resources and people to achieve grand goals. Without the concept of a corporation, organizing large-scale projects requiring thousands of people and billions of dollars would be impossible. Investors would hesitate without a clear legal entity to protect assets and limit liability. This story is the foundation of the modern economy. Nations are also powerful imagined stories. There are no natural physical boundaries separating countries like Vietnam or France. These borders, national flags, anthems, or constitutions are all products of collective imagination. Nevertheless, hundreds of millions of people are willing to live, work, and even sacrifice for their nation. They believe in a common identity, a common history, and a common future. The story of a nation provides meaning, purpose, and unity to a large community. It is thanks to these stories of nations that we have legal systems, governments, armies, and public services. They create a framework for social order and governance. Although they often lead to conflict, their role in organizing humanity cannot be denied. Religion is also a system of imagined stories that have profoundly shaped the world. From ancient gods to modern monotheistic religions like Christianity, Islam, or Buddhism, all provide a moral framework, a meaning for life, and a community for billions of followers.
These stories provide principles of conduct, rituals, and hope for an afterlife. While they can cause terrible wars, religions have also been a source of inspiration for great works, humanitarian movements, and noble sacrifices for the common good. Values like human rights or justice are also imagined stories that we build together. No natural human rights exist in nature like gravity or physical laws. They are concepts created and agreed upon by humans. However, we believe in them and build entire legal systems and international organizations to protect these values. Belief in justice and human rights has fueled revolutions, abolished slavery, and fought for equality. They shape how we treat each other and build a more civilized society. The marvel is that these imagined stories, though lacking physical existence, become real in a functional way. When enough people believe in them, they gain the power to direct behavior, create institutions, and strengthen social structures. They are not lies, but intersubjective realities. Intersubjective reality means they exist not because they are part of the physical world like trees, rivers, mountains, nor because an individual believes in them like a child believing in Santa Claus, but because a large collective of people believes in them. This collective belief is the foundation of all civilization. These stories are not static, but continuously evolve and change over time. Old religions are replaced by new ones. Nations dissolve and form. Corporations rise and fall. This demonstrates that they are flexible structures capable of adapting to new circumstances. A story that is successful in one era can become a burden in another. For example, a political system based on theocracy might be effective in an ancient agricultural society, but would face difficulties in a modern industrial world. Progress often requires updating or replacing old stories.
The power of imagined stories is a double-edged sword. They enable humanity to achieve its greatest feats, from building pyramids to landing humans on the moon. They are the foundation of cooperation and progress. But at the same time, they are also the source of many conflicts, wars, and oppressions. Humans have killed and continue to kill each other in the name of different gods, nations, or ideologies. These stories can become invisible shackles if we do not constantly question and view them objectively. In daily life, we are constantly influenced by these stories. Decisions about what to study, what job to take, whom to marry, what to buy, all are shaped by the larger stories of success, happiness, or love that society has told us. We work for money, believe in laws, and adhere to social rules without thinking too much about their immaterial origins. These stories have become such an inseparable part of our reality that we rarely recognize them as products of imagination. Recognizing that our world is built on imagined stories is not to deny their value. Rather, it is to gain a deeper, more proactive perspective on the world we live in. It helps us understand why societies operate the way they do. When we understand that the social, economic, and political structures we see are created by humans through stories, we also realize that we have the power to change them. We can rewrite stories, creating new, better realities. This requires critical thinking, the ability to see obvious realities as constructed structures. It demands that we question our deepest-rooted beliefs. Only then can we truly take control of our collective destiny.
Humans are not just conscious animals, but also storytelling animals. The ability to tell stories and believe in imagined stories is what has taken us from ordinary animals to the dominant position on this planet. The rise of humanity is a powerful testament to the power of imagination. It is not just a pastime, but a powerful tool for survival and development. Imagined stories are our greatest legacy and also our greatest challenge. Humans have used imagined stories to build complex societies, but at the same time, they also pose a deeper question. How is it that millions of strangers, without any personal relationships, can cooperate so flexibly and effectively under the shadow of these stories? The power of collective imagination doesn't just stop at creating social structures. It's also the key to understanding humanity's unity, trust, and extraordinary ability to build a world that no other species could. In the next video, we will delve into this fascinating topic: what makes humans cooperate without knowing each other? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
While the theory of relativity explains the universe on a large scale, and quantum mechanics describes the world on a small scale, a major challenge of modern physics is to unify these two theories into a theory of everything. Stephen Hawking dedicated much of his life to pursuing this goal, as presented in his works. A theory of everything would be a single, elegant set of rules capable of describing all physical interactions in the universe, from the formation of black holes to the behavior of subatomic particles. Leading candidates for the theory of everything include string theory and M-theory, which propose that fundamental particles are not points, but tiny vibrating strands of energy in additional spatial dimensions. These theories are incredibly complex and currently remain in the realm of hypothesis, but they promise even deeper insights into the harmony of the worlds and the laws that govern them. The search for this theory is not just a scientific goal, but a deep human aspiration to understand the deepest nature of reality, to see an underlying beauty and simplicity beneath the complex appearance of the universe. It is a testament to the belief that the universe, however vast and mysterious, can still be understood and deciphered by human intellect. The harmony of physical laws has created a universe that is both comprehensible and life-sustaining. But can we go further, transcend the barriers of space and time to truly explore the universe's deepest mysteries? In the next video, we will journey through space and time, learning about the limits, possibilities, and bold ideas of traveling through dimensions, a fascinating and challenging topic.